This is Gary Atencia with CNTV, and today we're in Denver, Colorado. We are at Seoskye. I am here with Christine, the founder, as well as the VP of Operations. Let me ask you, ladies, obviously you're not new to business. You come with quite a bit of information, education, years and years to this industry. Let me ask you, what were you thinking when you first decided to get this started, and why do you think this was an important service?
My background's actually finance. I was working for a large hospitality company, and one of the things that became abundantly apparent was that where you really could make the most out of your marketing efforts was the online marketing piece. And as I dug into it, I found there was an opportunity there, not only from a hospitality side, but from an analytics perspective and from an online marketing perspective. So I made the change from finance to this about 2 years ago, a little over 2 years ago.
Wonderful. And let me ask you, why do you think this type of service is so important now compared to even 10, 15 years ago?
The easy answer is the web, and now with the introduction of the iPad, tablet technology, and the smartphone, it's becoming even more important than it was 5 years ago.
Wonderful. And now folks out there, they've got it now. They know they need a website. They know that's their front store. But do you think a lot of times they're getting distracted by the facts of, wow, I got so many people who came to my website and I've got so many likes out there, and it's turned into kind of a popularity contest where really we kind of miss focus, which is basically we're trying to get some customers and clients to come in. Is that what you're finding?
Actually, we do find that quite a bit. A lot of people have a really pretty website, but they're not converting, and that's where our strength is with my analytical background, is we really focus on conversions and how do we get those people in, not only from a Facebook perspective, but also when they come to your site, where are you losing them? Are you losing them at the home page? Are you losing them at the second page that they go to? How are you getting them to convert to an actual customer? And that's where we focus.
Basically, website development, we'll start there. Somebody out there basically needs their website redone. Basically, they're a brand new company. They know that's the starting point. Right. What do you have in the way of website development?
So really what we do when we develop a website is we go in and we look at the first thing we do, unless they want a full redesign. So we take because the costs are substantially different when you look at a full redesign, we look at the SEO piece. And SEO is search engine optimization. So really what we look at is if their back end has all the things that it needs in order to rank with Google. And that's the very first thing that we take a look at. And what I find most times is if people aren't ranking, that's their biggest issue.
A lot of people out there on their websites, obviously they've got the basics taken care of. Tell me what you offer in the way of content creation. I mean, what are you able to put on the site there for them?
The big thing with the content creation piece is really understanding their business. So we find that what a lot of people do is they have beautiful content and a beautiful site, but it doesn't actually tie into what their keywords are. So really what we do is we take, if they don't have content, we essentially take their keywords and create content that really drives, uses those keywords, and we call it keyword saturation, and make sure that it runs anywhere from 1.5% to 2% in their content. If they already have content, we take that and we go back in and optimize it with what they have as their keyword content.
Speaking of optimizing it, obviously there are some links, there's some words, some keywords out there that once you find out who that target is, you can basically utilize and make sure the right people are coming to this site. How important is the website optimization when it comes to all the search engines out there?
It's very important because the company can have a great website, but when they do a search on Yahoo, Google, Bing, and they do a search for their company and they don't come up first, then that's where our help can come in. We can help them optimize the type of searching and utilizing those keywords and the saturation on their website so that when they do a search for them, then they come up on that first page, because typically people don't click beyond what the first page of search results are.
And as we know now, basically those search engines aren't the only place people are finding you. Tell me a little bit about social media and what you're able to offer there.
So we are able to set up companies or even expand on their existing social media, so Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+. So if a company doesn't have that, then we go ahead and set them up across all of those and make sure that they're connected. And if they have that, then we're able to run reports on their existing Facebook site and make sure that they have everything built properly and that they're taking advantage of all of the various aspects that Facebook offers.
Wonderful. And let me ask you, on these social media, is that kind of where the relationships are kind of built? Slowly by surely people start learning about your company? And is that kind of, how important is the reputation out there of your company?
Well, first answer to that is if it's done well, yes, it's really great at building relationships. So we really encourage people, a lot of people get a page out there, whether it's, LinkedIn, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, whatever the social media channel is. But if you don't manage those channels, it can actually hurt your relationship with your customer. So it's one thing to have a Facebook page or a social media page. It's another thing to not manage it. So, the first thing we tell people is if you're going to have it, you need to be paying attention to it. And from a reputation perspective, it can have a huge impact, good or bad.
Wonderful. And everyone knows basically that website is your storefront out there as far as getting people to it and whatnot. But a lot of times we've got something going off in the background here, which is mobile marketing. Tell me, this has got to be the new buzz out there. What do you guys offer as far as services there?
So we are able to set up companies completely with a mobile website, since people have so many smartphones and all the different types of smartphones out there. So the application that we use for mobile websites is able to optimize for every type of smartphone. So for example, if you had one set up on a mobile site that didn't do that, so if you were using an iPhone and the site was built for a BlackBerry, that it might not look correct on your phone. So what we've been doing is using a platform that's able to optimize on every type of mobile technology.
Excellent. That's great. I know one of the things out there that a lot of companies really don't delve into because they don't feel they have the experience to do so, and that is blogging. And so, I mean, it's got to be something, we understand the power behind it and puts you out there, but tell me, what do you offer there, your service there?
Actually, we do offer a blog service. So we not only build the blog, integrate it into your website, but we also offer content services. And the other thing, as we're talking about blogging, is what they're called vlogging now, which is video blogging. And so we do that piece as well. And in both cases, everybody I talk to, and ourselves included, is, my bandwidth is minimal. So how do I get this done? And so we do have a content team that writes, write the script for your video. For an actual blog, we'll post it, make sure, again, your keywords are used, include all the back-end information. For a vlog, a video blog, we actually recommend that we'll write the script for you, but we recommend that you actually tape it yourself, because it's so great to put a face and a voice with your company.
Absolutely.
So.
Yeah. I believe that as well. Absolutely. That's one of the reasons we come out and do a lot of interviews like we do. Folks, their website is the bottom of the screen right there, and their contact information there as well. You can check them out and give them a call there. Ladies, once we have all these tools in place, and obviously when I look at this, I basically think this can work for any industry out there. You probably have a methodology, a standard approach that you take with all businesses, and then you kind of pick and choose basically what's customized for them. So how important is that consultation at the beginning?
It's key. It's understanding your business, and we're very honest and cost conscious with our customers. So we sit down with them first and talk about, what's your goal? What do you want out of this? Are you converting? Are you not converting? Is it social media? So we hit all of those. We have all those discussions up front, and from there we create a strategy that says, okay, you're really doing this well, but you're not doing this well, and here's where we can enhance what you're doing right now from an online perspective.
Huge advantage, folks. You've got it all right there. Basically making dollars and cents out of internet marketing. Give them a call. They will bring years of experience to the table for you and basically walk you through each one of the steps. They basically can do any industry out there, because quite honestly, any industry will benefit. Keep in mind, when you put that website up, you put the Facebook page up, this isn't a popularity contest. This isn't a hobby. This is basically a business, and it's got to affect your bottom line. And so basically when they sit down with you, they are going to find out who the target is, who you're going after, make sure the right people are basically coming to their website, and basically making sure you keep them there and they stay there. Is there anything out there you'd like to share with viewers before we let them go?
I would just encourage you, whether it's actually, what I tell my clients is, because obviously they shop around quite a bit, and I actually look at a good online marketing agency like a good therapist. You need to find the one that's right for you, and make sure that the fit makes sense for you, because you spend a lot of time talking to that person about how you drive your business, and you want to make sure that they share your passion.
Once again, folks, website at the bottom of the screen right there. Give them a call, set up a consultation with them. They're going to walk you through the steps and basically let their team make sure that your reputation online is what you want it to be, and basically that you're utilizing all the different tools out there as far as social media, websites, SEO, optimization, and paid advertising out there that is available to everybody. This is Gary Atencio with CNTV, and if you don't know, Now you know.